Okay, Donatella, I'm really sorry it took you some a little bit of time to answer you, but I'm a very busy guy sometimes. It gets really weird, but I have already been in play, so I remember your problem was, we speak here, and I believe your problem was you couldn't export an animation to your, with your room. So what I have here, probably you already know this, is the normal set. There's the room, skinning, unwrapped. I'm not sure if this is unwrapped actually. It just randomly have two lights. I have the camera position, and I have the nodes. Now what I do here, this part is where you start for the pose. Actually, this is already. Okay, let me try. Here. Okay, there you go. So. Inside of here, you have the normal dummies. It's called dummies. This is the node room. This is the skeleton room, and the node room nodes dummies. What you wanna call it? This is the default one, as you already know. Which you just type seat 02 standing, and then it's gonna do all the standings here. Okay. But now this one is exactly the same thing, but the only difference is the name convention. Okay. There you go. I call it my pose test. Seat 01, and this probably is going to be seat 02. This is important as well, to name your conventions always. Always name everything and spell it correct. Well, doesn't need to spell it correctly, but you get the point. Just make sure everything is nice and tight in there. Okay, so what you do is you import the weights guy. You already know this part for the poses, which is the female weight. And then you grab the master root, and then you align the master root to this thing, to this node, so, right? This part, I'm pretty sure you already got it covered. If not, you just watch the post tutorial, and this part you got covered. Okay. Then I did a random animation. Let me show you right here. I just grabbed this, the female master root, just so I can find the animation. I'm gonna select children. There you go. I did an animation of 20 frames. There you go. I just I just did that. Okay, don't ask me why, it was just for the test. Okay. It looks kind of funny. And I did that animation. Okay, everything is good. So, what do we need to do now to make this work? So, I didn't do anything special here besides all the nodes have to be in the node room. That's kind of hard to say. So, all those nodes, all these zombies, have to be linked with this option here, linked to the node room. Even the lights, everything needs to be there. The camera is on the skeleton room in this case. Okay, everything is looking good. We have the animation and we want the poses. So what we do now is we just start with the skeleton room. You just export. I don't know if you want me. I'm not gonna show you this part because you know how to export, right? But it's to make sure, I'm gonna just go over it with you everything. So export. And you have to make sure, there you go, this is my test I was doing before, see if everything was right, and everything actually was good at first. XSF, text cal, XSF, save, and there you go. Then the room, you export, and you want XMF file, you know this part as well, there you go. I call the room mesh XMF. And then when you do this, call do, save, then when you do this, you want to use the skeleton you saved before, the skeleton room one. Okay, just making sure you know this because I'm pretty sure you know this. Okay. So now after that, what we want to do is we're going to select the female master root, and then we want to export as an XAF. There you go. And as you can see here, we use different versions here because I was doing a test. In here, you want to use. Let me go have a look. Where is it? I think it's somewhere around here. UMV references. There you go. You want to use the waiting pose master. In this case, the female with the pose skeleton master. There you go. You know this part as well. Next, and then export. Okay, until here, I'm pretty sure you know everything. Okay, don't forget in the room. Just making sure. I know you know this, but the name convention always is nice to have the name convention. Okay. So now. When we come here, you know, buddy, let me close this because this was the test before I do the video. So you just come in the room. I'm watching Castle. I love Castle. I love it. Okay. Oh, got lost. Okay. Okay. So now, in my case, because I'm using 2015 version, I had to do this converting. This was new for me as well. It was on the forums from nurses, I believe. You have to drag stuff here and then it gets converted so we can use, because I didn't do anything for Enview for a long time. So, but yeah, so we just add our converted. Okay, we had our skeleton, we had our mesh. We're probably gonna be all messed up because we didn't take care of it. Yeah, it's gonna be just this white, and then because we don't have a map in here, that's probably sure. Action. This is where the magic happens. As you can see here, we have the standing and the pose. This one probably is a replace of something. It's not supposed to be here, but probably just to be safe, I'm doing so like for the test. But anyway, the pose is this one. We have action. Now it's exactly the same thing. We can add XAF animation, which was this one, and then we want to type stance dot, and then we want precisely. I forgot to tell this part. I will tell you just in a second. My pose test. I'm pretty sure you know this, but I forgot to say. So since you have a problem, we have to figure it out. Is the name convention? I know. Actually, I did talk about this. This name convention needs to be different from the other one. So because it's a custom pose, you need to put a custom name. That makes sense. So the more custom poses you have, for example, if I had 2 poses of this, I would put, for example, my pose test T, or my pose test A, and then a B, then the C, the D. The more custom poses I have, I need to have unique names for them. Okay, I'm pretty sure you know that part, but just covering all the fields, because we have to cover all the fields. Because I don't even know if this will fix your problem. Maybe we have to go even more deep. Again, now we put stance my post test, which is mine. This is important to have the same caps letter. This is in caps. You have to keep it caps. Loops times, we know it's 0 loops. We're just gonna put loop start in, and the end that's 20 frames because we only did 20 frames. This is very important. And the composition is gonna be replaced. Now we apply change. Let's see what happens. So our pose. There you go. I have the room with my animation. I really hope this was your problem, and I hope I really talk too fast sometimes. I know but just pause the video and watch what I said and did, and I hope my English is good as well, and I hope this helps you out. And if you need any help, don't exit it. Yeah, sometimes it takes a lot of time to work, like in 14 days, that's a shame of me, but it's very complicated. I work at animation. I'm hours and hours working in a lot of stuff at the same time, and sometimes my hobbies, which was Enview a long time ago, I start learning in Enview. I keep forgetting, you know, I just leave them like second place now. So anyway, I hope this helped you out, and yeah, bye bye.